Everyone thinks they know everything they need to know about Jesus. They know everything they need to know about going to church. But there's a lot of misunderstandings about worship. Some of it's caused by that person we call the worship leader. You know, the acoustic guitar playing hipster who victimizes the congregation with the latest fashion trends, like an unnecessary scarf, a Breaking Bad pork pie hat, maybe a trucker cap that says, "God bless whoever's hating on me." Now, if they really go for it, though, they might have an ironic tattoo, like Hebrew letters that spell the word Christ. But then they find out it really says decaf coffee, which would be tragic. See, people think the music and the singing is the worship part of a worship service. And they're pretty sure the afterlife is just going to be this eternal worship service. And by that they mean artists from KSBJ doing a never-ending concert in heaven. Which, I mean, you know, that might be all right for a little while, but after a bit, I don't even think God would be listening. Probably right about the time that Bethel Music takes the stage for an extended drum solo in Oceans. I mean, it's true that God listens, but it doesn't mean he has to like it. And we don't have to try to make his ears bleed. Well, last week we started this series called The Four Faces of Worship with a message called Heavenly Weirdness, where we looked at the heavenly worship leaders, the cherubim, the angels, who they put all the modern worshipsters to shame. They put them to shame with their bodies made of fire and light and metal, mechanical parts and eyes all over them, with their four faces, hooved feet, human hands, and wings. I mean, no matter how many clever hats or feather boas the hipsters put on, they can't compete with the level of weirdness the heavenly worship leaders just kind of supernaturally have going for them. Last week we talked about how when we gather like this for church, that we are mysteriously also being taken up into the heavenly throne room and worshiping with thousands and thousands of those strange-looking creatures, with angels and archangels and all the company of heaven. You know, if some sportsball team wanted to come up with a mascot that had four faces, don't you think they would choose four creatures that were like inspiring and said something really cool about their team? I mean, if they wanted to be a winning team, a fierce and powerful team, well, they probably wouldn't be like, here's what we should do. We should have, picture this, guys, we should have the face of a jellyfish on the right. And then on the left, like a kitten with oversized, adorable eyes. And in the front, like right in the middle, how about the face of a sloth, yawning slowly? And also the face of a dodo bird, unsuccessfully attempting to fly, but in the wrong direction.